Well, hello to everyone, and thank you all so much for being here today. I'd like to say that I am incredibly proud of this basketball team. It could be like a movie. I could tell a story about everything that we've had to endure throughout the entire season. So I'm so proud of the fact that we've done a great job of persevering through a lot of difficult things, injuries, whatever. I mean, the season was just up and down, and we've done a great job of persevering, got a lot of youth, and there's a bright future for this team. Obviously, the outing today was not our best outing. We didn't shoot the ball well, and just my heart goes out to the players, but I'm proud of them for the way that they competed all the way to the end.
Questions?
Coach, I mean that stretch in the second half where I think you started the half 1 of 21 from the field or something like that. Was there anything specific coming out of halftime that just didn't work your way, or just shots weren't falling?
Just shots weren't falling. It just was a day where they were not falling, and I felt like that took took the wind out of our sails. Especially when you have opportunities for chippies. We were not only missing outside shots, but chippies inside as well, and that just makes you have to play a lot of defense. But we were confident that we could come out the second half and hoping and believing that the shots would fall.
Kelsey, have you ever experienced that level of frustration with getting stuff to fall? Like Charlotte was saying, you had several point-blank ones in there, on one trip where it's just like, I can't believe this thing's not going in. Was that one of the more frustrating things you've experienced, the shooting today?
It's happened before, and we just have to be able to play through that. We have to focus on the things that we can control. Like Coach said, just rebounding, playing defense, sticking to the game plan. We're going to have games and stretches where we're not going to be hitting the shots that we need to. But we need to focus to make the chippies, like she said, the easy layups.
And it's quite difficult, when you're not hitting shots and then you lose on the boards by about 17 rebounds. You have to be able to control the things that you can control, and the rebounding was an issue for us today as well.
Coming in, Charlotte, how clean of a game did you think you needed to play to be able to beat them as good as they are?
What do you mean by clean?
How good did you need to be? I mean, did you need to be at your A-plus
Chattanooga
best?
is a great team, and they're a team that's undefeated, so we knew that it was going to be very difficult. They're a great team. They're a veteran team, very experienced, and I thought they did a great job of just executing on both ends of the floor and getting what they wanted out of defensive and offensive opportunities. I think, our youth played a huge part in some things today, but as we're going to get better. We're only going to get better, and so I'm excited about the future of this team.
Kelsey, having just played them last week, did you feel like you had a good sense of what you needed to do against Chattanooga coming into today?
Yeah, we did. It's like you said, we did play them last week. So we had an idea of what we needed to do, but we just didn't go out there and execute the way that we wanted to. Like we said, like Coach said, our youth showed today in some areas. But it's just another game to help us grow.
And it's like one of those days when the scenario in the second half where we go for the steal and the ball just bounces awkwardly right in their hands and get a layup. I'm like, oh my gosh. So just wasn't our day today, their day, and congratulations to Chat. Great team.
Kelsey, I saw as you were walking off the court, obviously, the last time you'll be wearing the maroon and gold. What did some of your teammates say to you, and what was going through your mind there?
Just honestly, I was just trying to hold it all in, take it all in. It's been a great 4 years with great coaching staff, great teammates, and just trying to bring it all in. And, like Coach said, we went through a lot this season, a lot of injuries, and we're glad to be here today. So.
Do one additional question.
Coach, can you just talk quickly about the Southern Conference and your last weekend here in Nashville, and how do you think Elon benefited as being a member of the Southern Conference here?
Southern Conference is an outstanding conference, very competitive conference, and I mean you see that from just the standings this year. It was like every night you had to be prepared to fight. No games were easy games, and anybody could have beaten anybody on any given night. Probably, obviously, with the exception of Chattanooga, who's undefeated. But I just loved it, because it was like you had to be mentally sharp and mentally focused. We talk about playing the game of basketball. 90% of it is mental, 10% of it is physical. And every game you had to be on your mental toes to be prepared for every team because you never knew who was going to be who. I mean, and that's evident from the tournament as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.